What is up, YouTube? Fluttershy and I'm back with an MLB The Show 16 gameplay, and today we got an interesting game because this is the Kansas City Royals and the New York Mets. The Royals coming back to Citi Field after winning the World Series here last year, and on the mound today for the Mets is Noah Syndergaard. Now, if you don't remember the beef between the Royals and Syndergaard, let me show you right here.
Mets fans love it. I don't think Moustakas did.
Now that's announcing yourself. Game on.
So, very first pitch of Game 3 of the World Series. Syndergaard pitches way up and into Alcides Escobar. Now, I'm not really going to get into whether, it was right or wrong. I know that a lot of Mets fans think that there's no problem with it. A lot of Royals fans think there was a big problem with it. My only thing is I get the point in why he did it, but I still think he didn't have to pitch that close to his head. But nonetheless, it worked out for the Mets. They ended up winning that game. It worked out for the Royals in the long term, as the Mets going to be taking an early 1-0 lead here on Michael Conforto, which, by the way, I love Conforto. He's the only Mets player that I actually like. So he gets things started with an RBI triple, and then we get Cespedes to strike out, and then we tag him out. But then he decides that he's going to try to get a little shifty on me. He's going to try to see if he can't steal a run. By the way, I'm facing Dez. I totally forgot to mention that. I'm facing Dez, Black Bandit, COD Gamer, Black Sheep. Dude, I don't know what his name. Dez, what is your name? I don't even know. As you can see, we finally get something as we are able to get Gerard Dyson on base. Nice speed. It's a little bit of a bunt, and then we're going to try to steal second, and we're in easily, almost uncontested. And then Duffy's going to go ahead and he's going to sacrifice bunt, get Dyson over to third, and we're going to try to see if we can't score and try to get something off of Syndergaard. Because the first time we faced him, which was back in KC, second game of the season, he just dominated us. Now, I'm not the biggest Noah Syndergaard fan, as Alcides Escobar gets his revenge on Syndergaard with the RBI base hit into right, tying the game at 1 apiece. But Syndergaard this year has just been absolutely phenomenal. As you know, I'm going to show him what I think of him personally. I just put that in there mainly for comedic effect. I really don't hope that happens, and I don't believe that it's going to happen either in today's game. It's a 1:10 start. Actually, no, it's not 1:10. It's noon. It's 1:10 East Coast. About noon here in KC. So pretty much right when I wake up, I get to watch some Royals baseball, which is pretty nice. But yeah, so I think things are going to be pretty interesting. But I pretty much expect the same to happen, which is happening right now in the game. I do not expect the Royals to get much off him because, again, when we saw him back in KC, I mean, he just mowed us down. Escobar led off the game with a triple, and past that, he got like 3 straight strikeouts. His stuff is just electric. We can't get a thing off him. We couldn't in real life, and we're not doing it right now. So I expect a lot of the same in today's game. I hope this will go up the morning of the game, so it'll go up maybe an hour or so before the game even starts. So that way, you guys can kind of like see kind of my thoughts on the the preview and whatnot before the game actually happens. But the Royals are going into this already lost the first game, which my God was horrendous. This team, in my opinion, I don't want to, I don't want to write off the team just yet because there's a lot of season left to go. But the Royals are in trouble, man. The Royals are in deep trouble. As you can see, he's starting to get something going. Dez starting to get a little something going right here. So that error ended up really costing us as Conforto again lines this one right up the middle. Outfield was playing deep, and Syndergaard, it looks like he's going to be able to score. Here comes the throw to home, but not in time. Syndergaard putting on a little bit of wheels there as Thor is going to score, make it now 2-1. And again, just a lot of the same. Groundouts can't really elevate the ball or do anything else. Kane is able to beat that out because he's got a lot of speed. I was shocked that he beat that out, to be honest, but it's short-lived as Perez is going to pop up to the first baseman, and he's just not making mistakes. That's a damn good pitcher on the mound, and me just being a baseball fan before anything else, as Neil Walker is going to kill Danny Duffy. Danny Duffy just freaking died. He died on the cross for the Royal sins, okay? Time of death, 11 o'clock, Citi Field, New York, okay? That's, that is where Danny Duffy died. Neil Walker, you are going to jail for murder because Duffy just died. You guys are going to see the replay as we bring in Ching-Ming Wong. Probably not a very good idea, but you guys are going to see the replay here. I mean, you know, we can joke about it because it's a game, but I would never, ever joke about this happening in real life. As you can see, just right off the head. I mean, just an absolutely ugly play, but Duffy died on the cross for our sins. So, R.I.P. Danny Duffy. We really loved you. You were amazing. You sucked as a starter a couple of years ago. Now you're pretty good, so I like you a little bit more now. But, yeah, so a pretty sad day here at Citi Field as the Royals just lost Danny Duffy for, I think, the rest of the year. I'm pretty sure that dying is a pretty good reason for you to be put on the 60-day DL. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. So, kind of, I mean, like, it's kind of a funny moment because it's a video game, but if this happened in real life, I by no means would be joking. As Ching-Ming Wong decides he's going to take a sweet-ass time to throw the ball over to first and field the ball, or over to second, excuse me. And that's going to end up costing us because this one is just tattooed into right center field off of the wall. Kane can't quite get there, and Dez is going to score another run on this play. And Wong, his slow-ass delivery, and then he ends up, you know, not fielding the ball well, and then, you know, everyone's safe. And then I throw it to second, and guess what? Whoever's covering the bag's like, nope, I'm just not going to tag the guy. Like, the throw beat him by a mile, but he's like, no, I'm not going to tag him. No, I'm cool. I'll take a rain check. And then I throw it home. Same thing there. Just Perez decides not to tag him. So this is one of those weird MLB glitches. You know, just it's something you can't explain. It's funny as hell. I'll say that, but it's, you know, you can't really explain it. But then again, you know, me and Dez, we were just kind of just, you know, playing, messing around as I finally get my first extra base hit of the game. And it was funny because I was telling Dez during this game, like, you know, man, I haven't gotten, like, you know, an extra base hit. I haven't gotten one into the gap yet or anything. So it's been a pretty ugly game for me. So. But yeah, so, you know, before this video comes to an end, I'm going to just talk about the Royals, and they're an absolute train wreck. I mean, now, again, I don't want to write this team off just yet because, you know, one, I'm still a diehard fan of the team, and it would kind of be wrong for me to say, oh, you know, we're not going to make the playoffs. You know, there's still half the season left to go. But the Royals are definitely in trouble. You do not succeed, you know, being 11 games below 500 on the road. I mean, true, our home record is phenomenal. I think we have the best home record in baseball, I believe. But on the road, I mean, we turned back into the 2007 Royals on the road. It's absolutely ridiculous. We can't hit, we can't pitch, we can't field, we just can't do anything. I mean, tonight in the game against, or not tonight, last night in the game against the Mets, we were 1 for 10 with runners in scoring position. We had plenty of chances. Bartolo Colon was out of the game in the first inning. 4 pitches into the game, their starter was knocked out of the game. At that point, you're a Royals fan, you think, perfect, we're set to win this game. But no, our offense, you know, I mean, Hosmer struck out 4 times. Orlando had an absolutely ugly at-bat, missed like 4 or 5 pitches that were just right down the middle of the plate, and missed on all of them. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out and have a great day.